morning, guys. Welcome to your Monday guided reading lesson. So this week's book is going to be on the Inuit Northern Living. So we're going to learn about a type of people that are known as the Inuits that are living in Antarctica. We're going to learn how they survive in snow. And when I mean snow, guys, I mean freezing ice weather. Okay? So before we start, let's look at the cover of the book. As you can see, this is the person or people that we're talking about, okay? Look at their clothes. This person actually looks like a child. It looks like someone about your age. So think about you, okay? Think about, could you put this on? Could you live this life? Okay, look at those shoes. What do you think he's doing with that pole? What do you think he's doing? Do you think he's going to go fishing? Do you think he's going to go hunting? What do we think he's doing? Okay, so let's keep looking at the pictures and the captions, and we're also going to review the vocabulary. Behind me, you can see that I have created an anchor for you with the vocabulary words and where you can find them and the type of speech it is. You are more than welcome to copy it, and I will attach it to the lesson so that you can see the vocabulary words. I highly recommend you review the vocabulary words before you read each day. The Inuit Northern Living. So I'm thinking that this is a mom. I know that's a child, maybe a teenager, or maybe teenagers and a child. So let's keep going. And I want you to take a look at the coats they're wearing. Look at how they have a lot of fur. I see nothing but fur, guys. So, table of contents. The Inuit words in English. Many Inuits spoke a language called Inuktitut. And let's see if I said that right. So let's see if they can. Yes. So some of the words they used are now words that we use in English. Igloo, kayak, and parka. Okay. Some of my students heard me use the word parka when I would relate it to how cold it was outside. So this is our table of contents. So here we have a picture of a globe. So this is a picture and not a photograph. A picture is something that someone drew. Okay, a photograph is something someone took. So there is a place on Earth and it's always cold. So this is the Arctic, is the circular area around the North Pole. So this is the area we're talking about. So they're giving you an idea of where the people live. Okay, now these are known as caribou. Okay, so they're wild reindeer that live in North America. So these are caribou. So this is actually a photograph. So tundra is one of our words.
Tundra.
And the tundra is land that is mostly the land is mostly barren, where even trees cannot grow. So what this means is that it is nothing but ice. Okay, ice and snow. This is nothing but ice and snow, so trees don't even grow here. Okay, so insulation is layers of fat beneath their skin serve as warm insulation. Okay, so think about polar bears. In order for them to survive in this area, they have tons of fat beneath their skin to keep them warm. Caribou is a type of reindeer. It is a wild reindeer. Migrate is where people leave one area and then, so migrate would be, think about the birds. When it's winter, they fly away to the south, so they migrate to the south, and when spring arrives, they migrate back to our area. So migrate means you're moving from one place to another. Okay? Here's another photograph. This is an Inuit woman. Okay, look at how she has fur around her face to keep her warm. And I don't think they sell this, guys, at the mall. Okay, this is something they make. They are very handy and crafty with their hands. Ancestors. Okay, this means that their ancestors live in North America since long before the Europeans came to America. So their ancestors is somebody who lived prior to them arriving. Okay, so ancestors could be my great-great-great-great grandparents. Those are ancestors. Okay, Here's another photograph, a photograph, and the goggles carved out of wood product. This hunter's eyes from snow will blind us. So this is made out of wood and it protects their eyes from the sun, from when they're hunting. Parka. Parka is a thick hooded jacket. That's a parka. So these are known as parkas. Their jackets are known as parkas. They're very thick. Now, let me ask you this. Do you think you would wear a parka in San Antonio? No, probably not. We don't get that cold to where we need parkas. Even though Miss Montoya loves saying she needs a parka when it's 30 degrees outside. Igloos is a house. So people today call these their snow houses. Igloos are snow houses. Okay, so when the Inuit could not find wood, rocks, or sod during the long and snowy winter, they used snow and ice to build their houses. So igloos are snow houses which are built out of snow and ice. Okay, so this is an example of what they live in today. This is their house. This is ice and snow. So if you can see, they're still wearing their parkas. I'm pretty sure it's freezing in there. Okay, another photograph. This is building an igloo. So this is showing you how they're building their igloo out of snow and ice. Okay, they also use kayaks. Now, a lot of you know kayaks. Some of you have even been on a kayak. So, a common boat for 1 or 2 people is called a kayak. So, this is how they fish. Okay, so this is them in the summertime. So, only in the summer they travel by kayak because their ice turns into water. And in the winter time, they are on a sled being pushed by dogs. So they travel by dog sled in the winter. Okay, another picture of how they're fishing when it's very cold and it's winter. This is the resource menu, so it gives you the type of animal. So this is a chart. So they give you the type of animal, what they can get out of the animal, and what they use the animal for. So like a whale meat. So fat for light, heat, and cooking, bones for knives. So they hunt whales and they use their bones for knives. Seals, okay, intestines to waterproof kayaks. They use the skins for boots. Caribou, skins for warm parkas and skins to sleep on. So they use the caribou to survive. They use it for their parkas and for them to sleep in. And the walrus is used for blankets, okay? And the ivory tusks are for use for carving. So let's go back. There was a word, resourceful. The Inuits are very resourceful. They use everything, okay? So they use all parts of animals to make clothing, weapons, tools, and shelter. That's being resourceful, okay? Here's a picture of the Inuit children taking part in a traditional race under fishing nets. So they do enjoy games just like we do. A girl is tossed high into the air in a traditional blanket toss. So maybe that's their type of trampoline. This is a picture of the Inuit today. The Inuit still eat seal, caribou, and whale meat, but they also buy food at the store. They pay money for things like fruits, vegetables, and potato chips. So this is the Inuit today. So it's good to know that they're trying to find a balance between modern world and traditional ways. So now the Inuits prefer houses with electricity instead of their dark igloos. Okay? A picture of the Inuit land. So this is where you would find them. Inuit carving. So they were very good at making carvings. Exploring more. So things you could do if you wanted to find more. And then here's the glossary of all the words. Now I didn't put a lot of, I didn't put sod. No, I did put sod. But there was 2 words I didn't put on your anchor chart because we have covered them more than once. And so that is the story we're going to be reading today, this week. Now, what I would like for you to do is for Tuesday, For Tuesday, I would like you to read pages 4 through 7. That is your assignment. Read pages 4 through 7. Okay, and as you're reading, I want you to think about words that are repeated and how we could write our summary. And remember, summary means to synthesize. Okay, guys, bye.